Yo, what's going on, guys? The Kitty's here on EGTV, and we're back again with another video. Unfortunately, Hussam, Mojo, and AK couldn't make it today, so we're gonna have fill-ins. We currently have Rock representing Liverpool, filling in for Hussam. We have Kaz filling in for AK. Right? We got Alan in the house representing Tottenham, and we got my guy Dabs in the house talking about Man City like he always does. Obviously, you guys know I'm going to be talking about Arsenal, but we're going to be finding a Chelsea fan. Any Chelsea fan who's watching this, Futur, if you're there, anybody who wants to jump on, let me know. Send me a message. Obviously, I'll tell you to message me on my Twitter, but my Twitter got taken down. Long days for me. But yeah, let's
Frank Lampard, if you're there, get involved, bro. I know you're a Chelsea
fan. Egal, you might have more chance of Tumbleweed joining in a Chelsea fan today. I think you won't be able to find them anywhere.
Let me just ask you guys a quick question. What is more exciting, the title race, the top 4 race, or the relegation battle?
Relegation.
Relegation. We're not talking about.
I'm not gonna lie.
Relegation's
pretty tasty.
Relegation.
It's on my nerves.
Wait, Rack, what were you going for? Top 4 race?
They're all finely poised, man. They're all finely poised. Like,
which one's more stressful, Rex? No, bro, you're a Liverpool fan. You say the title race.
I've got a dog in the fight for the title race, right? So I'm always going to edge towards that. But they've all got their own kind of little narratives, little stories.
Look at the way he's talking, man. Look at the way he's talking.
Okay,
I'm hating.
So the reason why I ask. Oh, Mojo's in the house.
Hey.
Big up, guys.
We found one.
We were gonna have you on today, but
respect Mojo for showing.
No. I was gonna get here, bro. I just needed to pray, man.
Respect. Okay, so let's get this show started. The reason why I ask is, where do you want to start? Relegation, title race, or top 4? Because those are the 3 major points. And then there's also Manchester United we can talk about, but we'll save that for the end.
Thank you for that one, Egal. Yeah.
No.
Just on the side, Man United.
No, because you guys are playing tomorrow.
That's how relevant you are, bro.
He called us feelings as well.
Spurs act.
And we're feelings as well.
You guys aren't playing until tomorrow. You didn't play this weekend. So we're talking about the games that
you don't have European games, so you can play on
Monday. I like how Alan isn't laughing. You ain't got none either. So don't laugh.
We're elite. I don't know what you're on about.
Okay. Okay, so since there's a lot going on with the league table, we're gonna bring it up on and we're gonna look at the league table, and that's where we're gonna pick where we're gonna start, right? So first things first, you look at the top, you see Liverpool and City miles ahead of everybody else on 83 and 82 points, 1 point separating the two of them. You have Chelsea in the middle with 66. Then you have the top 4 pack, which is Arsenal and Tottenham right now, respectively on 63 points and 61 points. You have Manchester United that officially cannot join the top 4 race officially today after Arsenal and Tottenham both secured points. West Ham also are no longer in that bout. They're officially out of there also. Then you go all the way down to relegation, and you can see here you have 3 teams fighting it out, with Everton picking up points versus Chelsea today, Leeds getting hammered by Man City, and Burnley. What happened with Burnley? Did they win their game?
They won 2-1.
They
won late.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I want to start with the Everton game, and then we can talk about everything else.
Can I just say something quick with Everton?
Yes,
They'd be dead and buried if it weren't for 2 bitch-ass teams, Chelsea and Man United, giving them 3 points in the last couple of weeks. How dare you guys?
Well, obviously we got relations with Everton. We got.
I know what my excuse is, innit? I know what my excuse is, innit?
Okay, so let me ask the people in the comment section, do me a favor, hit that like button right now. Right now, it's absolutely free. We already got 25 of you in the chat, and you're doing a good job. Let's get into.
Can I say one thing to Alan quickly, if you don't mind?
We're all friends on here. Calm down.
Yeah. Wait. We talk about Man United like pulling our trousers down for Everton, but we also done it for you guys too. You know, we like Harry Maguire,
you're doing it for everyone,
all these strippers for Chelsea. 1-1. Come on, so we're doing you lot a favour. They might not even get top 4. Imagine.
Nah, we've got
imagine. No.
Such
I said imagine. Inshallah that they don't, but imagine.
Okay.
That would be.
Big up Busham in the chat, guys. He says Eid Mubarak to everybody celebrating.
Eid Mubarak, man. Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak.
Tomorrow's officially going to be Eid.
Oh
So yeah, big up to everyone there, guys. Kicked me off the show. No, I did not kick you off the show.
Hey, listen, don't say that because we'll have people leave. His army's mad loyal.
Hey, yeah, man.
Saying that. Listen,
don't say that.
He'll be back. He'll be back on Friday. Don't you worry.
There you go. The Hussam army's not going nowhere. Anyways, let's go to Mojo first. Mojo, you know what happened with your team today.
Yeah.
You're better equipped to fill us in than anybody else. So let us know what happened.
Bro, there's not a lot to say, man. I spoke, in our last show. I told people, look, an upset can happen here. Don't write it off. And people were trying to force me, like, no, speak with Chess, speak with this, speak with that.
Who was that?
And Alan, I know you're smiling, bro, but I told you, bro. I told you this was totally possible to happen, bro. And I'm not shocked. There was no shock about what happened today to me whatsoever. I think for me, the biggest thing I took away from this game, right, is the mentality of some of our players, the mentality of some of our players when it comes to games that, just will help ease their lives. They just don't care, bro. Like, they look clocked out. They look devoid of ideas. They look like they just didn't care, especially in that first half. Second half, I mean, the error that leads to a goal. I'm like, how many times have I spoken to you about errors, guys? We have 14 errors. We are second in the table for errors leading to goals, guys. Wow. The only team worse than us is the team that beat us, guys. Bro, it couldn't be more funny to me. The only team worse than us is the team that actually beat us. And I swear to God, yeah, I'm tired of watching this team and do themselves no favors, because otherwise it's a 0-0 draw at best. There's not really a lot to say about the game. I don't think that they played, crazy football or anything like that, but I do think they played with a lot more guts. They pressed us. They stayed deep. They stayed compact. They defended well. They minimized their errors. Their goalkeeper turned into Buffon all of a sudden. I mean, it's the stuff of relegation, guys. I don't know what else to tell you. Credit to Everton and Frank Lampard, man. I'm not going to
mention T-Rex arms. Pickford with the crazy double save.
Bro, I couldn't believe it. Literally, bro, my guy got back up like he was like, yo, this is a Champions League.
Back up like an African chick.
What?
Wait, is Loftus Cheeks still one of the youngsters?
Say that again, bro.
Is Loftus Cheeks still one of the youngsters?
He's not a mad one. I love it.
Bro. He's past being a youngster, bro. He's 25. What do you mean?
What do you mean, man? He's as young as Jesse Lingard. He's still developing.
Yeah, hell no, man. We passed that development stage, man. But honestly, you know what's the funny part is if you watch that game, Loftus-Cheek is the last person you pick on. I thought he had a decent game. He wasn't bad at all. The rest of the team collectively, however, stinkers all over the damn pitch, man. It is what it is. Am I shocked that we lost? No. And do we make jobs harder than it needs to be? Yes. We've done that how many times this season? Congratulations to Everton, man. You're fighting a flipping tough battle. People wrote you off. People were saying you're going to get spanked. And you got yourself a result, man. So I'm just going to give them their juice. My team was shit. We lost the game, guys. There's nothing else to say, man.
Listen, there's two things. There's two things I can tell in Mo's voice, right? The first is that it was Frank Lampard's team that won, yeah. And the second is that it's Eid tomorrow. He sounds happy, man. He sounds like he knows he's getting a full belly tomorrow. And he's like, you know what? I'm not bothered about football. My belly's getting filled up.
Two game weeks ago, right? I said to you, look, straight up, I'm ready for the season to end. I don't care. Like the Premier League, there is nothing to play for. I couldn't care less. Everyone is like,
November, bro.
This, that. Guys,
that's quite bad for you.
Why are we going to fight about this?
You didn't say it at the start of the season, but loads of Chelsea fans were saying they were going to win the league. You had two teams to back for the league and all France and that. And then look what you've become. It's yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I don't think Spurs have much more than us in this scenario. But I get your point. They were speaking with like some big chest at the start of the season. Our fans.
Wait, Mojo, there's a difference. I expected Spurs, and you can go back on Twitter. I expected Spurs to finish 7th, and that was under Nuno and all that. I didn't expect any trophies on that. So for us to be where we are, that's a bit of an improvement on what I was expecting. You were expected to win the league
Yeah,
and you're
which
third, and you're
upset-
getting slapped by Everton. So.
Which we spoke about as to why that was silly in the first place. But I get your point, bro. I get your
Well,
point.
but
To
at
be
the same
fair,
time,
the
it
way that-
happens. We're first and we get slapped by Tottenham. Sometimes it happens, bro. You know,
points.
sometimes crap teams
Trust
get
me,
some points
we're
against you.
6th, and we should be about 10, 12.
Crap teams,
You know,
Dak.
what's
You're
interesting is
right.
obviously we played Everton. We played Everton last week, and
Good point, Egal.
they played a decent game against us, and the question was whether they could put this on against another team that's not Liverpool. Obviously, Liverpool's local derby and all that kind of stuff. But to be fair, they set up pretty similarly. They were pretty solid. They didn't give away that many chances, apart from the end when Chelsea got desperate and came away with the points. What can you say?
Yeah,
Lampard's in the comments, looking to back Mojo.
Man said you missed me, Mojo.
My nephew here, he's a Chelsea fan. He was saying,
the pain is there, brother. The pain is there, man. I feel you.
Okay. Let's just go to some of these comments quickly. Fatur saying, "Lord have mercy, Everton, Chelsea." Now, I was hoping you guys would talk about another game.
Nope.
Loftus Cheek worse than Dan James. What?
Yeah.
What?
Loftus Cheek's been awful.
That's the one.
Worse
Loftus
than
Cheek.
Topanga and Harry Winks.
No, hold on. No one's worse than Harry Winks. Hell no. Harry Winks is actually Emerson Royale. There you go. 1 and 2.
Okay. People, do me a favor. Hit those like buttons right now. Just before we move on from Chelsea. Guys, I think this Everton team, is there a way they could stay up? Is there a way they could stay up?
Yeah.
You know what it is when you look at Leeds' fixtures, it's mad.
Look at this.
Bro, Leeds have pulled themselves back into this mess, bro. I don't know how.
And their fixtures are crazy right now.
2 points with the 2 point difference with the game in hand on Burnley
and they have a better goal difference too.
Yep. First of all, Leeds' goal difference is the worst. Leeds' goal difference is relegation goal difference.
They're strippers, man.
Yikes! They've conceded more than Norwich.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh my word!
Wait. I'll be honest. I've had both. I've had Burnley, Leeds, and Everton all to go down. I was a bit greedy because I'd forgot that Norwich and Watford were already shit. So I had Everton, Leeds, and Burnley to go down. But now I don't know who's going down out of the three of them. To be fair,
Leeds. Have you seen the fixtures?
I know Everton's still got bad fixtures.
Let's see.
Leeds fixtures are shit. Leeds fixtures are really bad.
Leeds have Arsenal, Chelsea, Brighton, and Brentford.
That's not good, man.
Everton's aren't that much better though.
Maybe they can get points.
Let's be honest. The Chelsea game, Chelsea are on the beach. Brighton are on the beach.
Brighton just smacked Wolves 3-0, away from home.
Those teams are on the beach. Let's be honest. Those teams are on the beach.
But still,
I wouldn't say they're on the beach, bro. These teams can show up at any point. This is the thing with the Premier League, guys. We keep forgetting. We keep writing teams off for no reason.
Everton have easier fixtures, actually.
Wait, Watford have to win that.
Watford are
gone.
Watford are gone. Brentford are.
If Everton don't win that game, though, they've done themselves no favor.
Watford and Norwich are both gone. They're done. If the question is whether it's Burnley, Leeds, or Everton.
Look at this fixture, though. Crystal Palace are the definition of the beachgoers. Every year they go to the beach. Immediately when they're secured to stay up, they just go on the beach. That's their job.
There's no beaches in Palace.
Might be different under Vieira, to be fair.
You never know. But yeah, I think that last game of the season, Everton would either already be relegated or already staying up by the time it gets to us. So I don't think they're going to be having anything to play for that game.
Let's hope Villa are the same, eh?
But now let's look at Burnley, because we've looked at Leeds, we've looked at Everton. Let's just look at Burnley quickly. What is Burnley's games? Burnley have Aston Villa. How do they have two teams that they have?
Wow.
Oh,
I think the game got postponed.
It's a replay.
They're both so irrelevant that the Premier League forgot to reschedule it.
They're playing Villa and Burnley are playing each other twice.
Yeah, that's weird. That's hella weird.
Yeah.
That is,
you shouldn't be doing that.
We're seeing something here.
Now, the Premier League shouldn't allow that to happen, because if it got to a point where that tie was really important, then they shouldn't allow that to happen still. But they did.
Anyways,
it's fine.
Yo, if you guys remember, Burnley had so many games they have to make up. It's ridiculous. Remember, they had like 7 games they had to make up. But yeah, so in my opinion, these games, the Tottenham game is going to be very difficult for them. The Newcastle game is going to be difficult for them, and the fact that they play Aston Villa twice, I don't know.
It means they get a result.
Spurs are
good point, Cass.
Let's give Burnley the credit that they deserve. They got rid of their manager and won 3 games on the bounce.
Yeah.
Can we talk about
They've come back from the dead. Burnley
I don't even know how they've done it. There's no way I thought they were going to do this.
It's
I have
Ben Mee.
no
I'm
idea.
telling you. It's Ben Mee. I'm telling you now, that guy is.
You know what?
he's a
Everyone
tactical
said
genius.
sacking Sean Dyche was suicidal, but it was the opposite.
It felt like it because he was the one keeping them up, but it's just changed now, isn't it? It was Dabs doing.
Sorry, guys. You mentioned Ben Mee and said tactical genius, and I remembered he used to play for City, and now I've made my screen crash. So yeah.
Good, got what you deserved.
Hey, Ben Mee, tactical genius again, making a screen crack.
I mean, do I say like this for the whole show? Or do I
let's get Ben Mee in the comment section, man.
One second.
No one will notice.
Just while
Let's
we're talking about relegation, let's talk about Leeds because you just played them. How bad were they against you guys? Or was it just City were that good?
Do you actually want me back in? Because I mean, I can keep talking, but I'm not going to move.
No, yeah, just
I'll
jump
keep talking.
Jump back in then.
Give me 1 second, guys. Make sure you smash a like because there are now nearly 60 of you and only 37, and I'm not going to move until I see the likes at least 45. Right, so I'm going to stay in this position off screen. And I'll be back in a minute when the lights hit 45.
Yo,
1 second. This one's funny. Frank Lampard says, "Give me credit that I deserve, Mojo."
Hey, well done, man. Well done, man.
To be fair to Leeds,
no more handouts next season, though, Frank Lampard. If you stay up next season, we're giving you no points. I'm telling you right now, you got to do business by yourself.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to give Leeds a bit of credit. Before that second goal, they were causing Man City problems. Man City didn't have it all their own way before that second goal, and then unfortunately, when that second goal went in, then they got slapped about. But they were in that game until that second goal.
I've got a very interesting question, Egal. Yeah. So if you're Everton and you stay up, do you sack Fat Frank?
No.
No.
There's no need to.
No.
If you stay up, you don't sack him.
Huh?
It defeats the purpose of sacking him if you stay up.
Yeah, but do you reckon he's just going to put them in the same position as he has, as you have been, or do they actually?
They'll have to win.
Surely, but.
And you got to bear in mind that Everton, how much money they're in severe financial difficulty as it is. Like they're probably not going to have. And one of the things Rafa didn't get a shitload of money to spend in the summer. I think he brought in Rondon for like £1 million. That's it. So it could be a similar situation this coming summer. Are you going to trust Frank Lampard without strengthening the squad? What's he going to do?
But Rakesh, do you know the thing is, bro? Like you're absolutely right. He didn't get the backing that he deserved. But let's be honest, the reason why Everton are in this position is because they've had some very poor business decisions over the years. Like they've just bought too many players at too much of a high price, and now they're looking at it like, oh my God, what the hell are we going to do?
They've spent more money
than players as well.
They've spent more money than Liverpool and Arsenal.
Yeah, it's a bit mad. Everton.
Yeah. Anyways, I just want to get on to these games quickly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no knowledge on the Watford Burnley game. Anybody know what happened in that game?
Burnley won.
2-1.
In a dying minute.
What about Leeds? How were Leeds against Man City when you watched?
I mean, first half Leeds were all right.
They gave you problems until the second goal, didn't they? And then after that, it was...
Yeah. You know what?
Apparently, they could went 2-0 up.
Yeah, apparently we could have won the Champions League if Havertz didn't score as well. Apparently Man United were going to be in the title race this season.
You had
hey, leave us out of it, man. I didn't say the comment, man. Why are you bringing Havertz up?
You had Man City fans crying on TikTok saying Liverpool
actually crying. They weren't Man City fans. If they were crying, they weren't Man City fans, bro. They were like probably supported us for like.
Tell her like there was a fan that was crying earlier. I can't remember for what team.
No, that was a Liverpool fan. That was a Liverpool fan.
They cry regular. They cry regular when they.
They think they're going to do the treble every year.
But one thing I will say is, you know what? Nathan Ake?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Nathan Ake. It was Cancelo. Cancelo very nearly had at 0-0 a Stevie G moment. Did anyone see that? The slip was so similar to Steven Gerrard. Yeah.
Do you know, Liverpool fans were literally. I envisioned Liverpool fans around the country be like, and
it was so similar, man. It was crazy.
You know what they would have done? You know what you've done? If Cancelo scored, they would have posted a clip of Steven Gerrard scoring and say he done it better.
but yeah, it was, and then when we scored, another. Jesus again, very good finish. Jesus don't want to go Arsenal. We need to threaten. We need to listen. We need to threaten Jack Grealish with like a move to Tottenham or something. Yeah, because then he's going to be smoking, man. Because
people hit those like buttons.
Knowing how we perform against you, he'd probably want to join us.
Yo, Gabriel Jesus definitely has been lit. Has a fire lit from under him.
Proper, 100%, man. It's mad. He's come alive. He is proper.
My favorite numbers back on the screen.
I found the link, by the way. This is the Liverpool fan crying.
Liverpool, the Blues out in the Premier League because of this.
So what?
Not real, man. It's fake. Don't believe everything you read.
Bullshit. Actually, bullshit. Liverpool always get fucked over by stuff like this. It's not fair. It's not fair.
What?
What do you mean? Seriously, like,
you know what?
Look at that. It's blatantly handball.
You know what? Soups was telling me this earlier on, yeah?
When was that from, though? Because that handball happened like
that was the handball
4 weeks ago.
Oh my God, Marcus on camera.
Emma.
But you know what? Soups was telling me earlier, yeah, that, like, because I've been quite busy this weekend, but he was telling me that there was some Liverpool fans, Rax, not you, I know it's not you, and it's probably not a lot of Liverpool fans, but saying that if City win by 1 point, yeah, then football, the Premier League needs to go to, like, you know, in squash or table tennis where you have to be 2 points up to win. They're saying they need to change the way so that. But listen, as far as the City game, the things I take from it is the goal difference. We've scored 13 goals in the last 7 days. The goal difference is now down to 1 goal. Things are starting 4 games away. 4 games away, people. That's 4 games. That's all. Yeah. It's now got to a point where it is. I can count. I can count how many trophies you man have won in the last 15
I can also count how many points we took off you this season.
I know, and we've won more trophies than that, bro. And we have won more trophies than that in the last 5 years. We've won more trophies than those 6, bro. How many?
Because you're sheep. Before that, you were irrelevant.
Talk about money again.
Hey, this come from a Spurs fan. He was irrelevant before.
But it's mad. It's
Hey, Alan is shameless. You have to understand.
Cass, George claimed himself to be the loudest Spurs fan, but this guy right here, yeah,
another level, man.
It's only
shameless.
City.
I love it.
No, the way he calls out Arsenal, he'll call out Chelsea, he'll call out anyone, but the guy actually
and just so you realise, we have won a trophy, that Audi Cup, baby. Wow, tastes so good.
No, dear Lord.
Oh, he went there.
Oh, man, Alan is shameless. I told you, lot, man. Don't get him started.
Guys, let's go to the Liverpool contingent now. This is the 1 point behind. Naby Keita scores a goal. You guys are still on for the quad. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. You know, we got the result. It was a little bit closer than we would have liked it to be, and Daps is 100% right. That them closing the gap on the goal difference is important because, you know, right now, if City were to drop a couple of points by getting a draw, then we have the superior goal difference, and as the games are dwindling, and if they can narrow the goal difference gap and even surpass us, then we need them to lose, which will be more difficult. But as far as the result is concerned, look, Newcastle have been playing well recently. Going away to St James's Park, the crowd were up for it. We did a job. We got the points, and on to the next one. I think it's a decent performance. Newcastle came out pretty decently in the first 15 minutes or so, but after that we took control and
you rested players as well. Key to say you rested players as well.
You know who your next game is, don't you?
Yo, Dabs, give us a dab.
Well, enlighten me, Alan.
I'm a grown man. I don't dab. I'll let Alan do it.
It's that big North London team, and it's not Arsenal.
Oh wait, earlier, right? Earlier we was in the stream. Never a foul, right? Big up, Never a Foul. Obviously, go follow if you haven't. But I had to get that one in there. Yeah, but I had to get that one in there. Someone said St. Maximin is a dead player.
Alan,
actually, 2 people said that.
Alan,
I mean,
don't like. Alan
he
don't
was
like
shit
him
yesterday. He wasn't. Very good.
Alan don't like him.
Liverpool, though, of course he's going to be. But
no,
you lot find him. You don't rate St. Maximin.
No,
I think he's all right. He's a decent
Alan,
player. I think he's far from being like a top quality player for a top quality.
I'm not going to say he doesn't have ability. All football players have ability, but he's massively overhyped for what he is. I'm sorry.
All footballers have ability. What about Harry Winks?
Huh? I don't rate Harry Winks at all.
Eric Dyer?
Well, that was a setup, Cass. I saw what you did there.
Harry Winks' ability is to score the odd overhit cross goal. That's what his ability is.
Well, you could have worse. You could employ McTominay, but whatever.
No, To be fair, I wouldn't swap. That's saying something.
The levels of your two clubs are fucking hilarious.
Jeez, man, what a medal.
We're actually down at Spurs level and worse.
Okay, guys. Basically, I wanted to ask the Liverpool fan about Liverpool, and then it became a Tottenham Manchester United beef again. It's crazy.
They can't help it,
cares
man.
about Liverpool. Have you not noticed? No one cares about Liverpool but Liverpool.
Is that true?
That's okay.
We're fine. We're
Hey, they don't mind, man. They're on for a quadruple.
You guys,
they don't care.
You guys fight amongst yourselves. When you're ready to
care
come to
about
us, then
Liverpool.
you
I
can come
care
to me
about
and that.
Liverpool
But
and
until
how-
then, we'll just wait for you guys to finish.
Hate this.
I
Hate
care
this.
about Liverpool.
I
Ask a question.
absolutely
Can I
hate
ask a
this,
question?
man.
Does anybody here actually want to see Liverpool complete the quad, except for
No.
Liverpool?
What? Who would say yes to this? Is this a trick question? What is this?
It would, to be fair, it would be great to see, but I don't think it's going to happen. Just to see a team win the quad.
Great
What do you mean great to see?
Great to see.
Hold on.
Football would be cancelled, bro. I'm done.
Shush.
No way.
It was great to see the team break the 100 for the first time. It was great to see Man United win the treble back in the day.
You know this guy don't win trophies from his talk.
This guy. But it's a fair. But what's a fair point is Does anyone want to see? Does anyone want to see Arsenal win the quad? No. Does anyone want to see Man United win the quad?
No.
Does anyone want to see Man City win the quad? No.
It's not
It's not a Liverpool thing.
Well, hold on. I'm saying it from an unbiased thing. It's a great achievement if a team does it. It's a great
wait.
Big great achievement if you win one trophy,
I
bro.
respect
Can
you.
I
Would be great if you
ask a question? All right, you said it would be a great achievement to win a quad. What about Arsenal? As a Spurs fan, what about Arsenal? Would you like to see that too?
That's our nearest rivals. Hell no.
I said hell no.
Hypocrisy in football is totally acceptable.
What's the hypocrisy?
Hey, yo, guys.
The Spurs equivalent of Piers Morgan.
Let's just.
Can I just say one thing though? One thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about both Liverpool and Man City. The fact that these two teams can consistently be this good and this far ahead of everybody else, we need to, like the rest of the 18 teams, we need to do something about this.
You sound like Arsene Wenger. You sound like Arsene Wenger.
We cannot carry this on, bro. At some point, this gotta end, bro. I'm tired of it. Every season, it's the same two teams.
You were in the mix. You man just fucked up. You were in the mix. You fucked up.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Until we do our business correctly, I am not even in the There's no way I'm telling my team is gonna be there, bro. We are a cup team at best. We'll go to the cup finals and all of that stuff. But in the Premier League, 38 games consistency, we're not there yet, man.
Sorry, Allen Cup final. Can you remember that? Yeah,
I can remember that.
You lost it. You lost it.
We did indeed. And yet again, like I said, before your money, you're irrelevant.
Arsenal and Tottenham have four cup finals remaining. So allow us. Anyways,
well, that means Spurs are gonna bottle it then, isn't it?
Let's get into that.
Hey, Blake, I'm in pain, bro. Leave me alone. Thank you very much. Carry on.
No, your belly's going to be filled soon. Don't worry.
Man City fans are onto you today. Guys, let us know who's going to get top four right now. Put it in the comment section. Let us know who's going to get top four right now.
This is a good conversation right now. When you look at everything around it, it's mad.
So let's now go back to the table. Let's go back to the table.
And it's key. The fixtures to this are so mad, man.
Can you get Man United out of the equation, please?
No, but you aren't in this conversation.
Yeah, Man United aren't in it.
Okay, Man United are not in it.
So it's better, way better. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sake.
So we'll zoom that out. Okay, perfect.
Now leave it there so we can see them. Let us see them. Drop City out. We're not relevant. Us and Liverpool aren't relevant in this.
Okay, just to let you know, it's official. Arsenal and Tottenham have officially secured 4th and 5th. No one can catch them at this point.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Man United can catch us, but they're like 8 points behind you, and they can only get 9 points. So
they probably can't catch us, but they could probably catch you. But yeah, that's unlikely. That's probably unlikely, anyways. Let's get into it. So Tottenham, Arsenal. Arsenal's remaining games are versus Leeds, Tottenham, Everton, and Newcastle. Tottenham's remaining games are versus Liverpool. You got Arsenal, you have Burnley, and you have what was the last
Brentford, I think.
Norwich.
Oh, Norwich. I lied.
So based on that, what are you guys saying? Based on that, and looking at the table and the fact that Arsenal currently have a 2-point advantage. Sorry, Mateo's in the house saying this Spurs fan. What in a big boy conversation is shameful. Ooh.
That's a bad boy name, by the way. That's a sick name.
You know what? Hassam gave him a pass, yeah, and he's just lingered. Like Hassan brought him in, and now he's just stayed.
Well, he's been told he's going to get 10% of the.
It's a bit like that. It's a bit like that Super League. We don't know how they got in there, but somehow Tottenham were lingering.
You know what it is?
Can I just say something? Hold on,
it's Manchester United fans' fault.
Wait.
They gave Tottenham this.
He thinks he's got a bullet or something.
Just to correct Daps on something. You said Hassan gave me a pass to come in. Bitch, I was here before you. Let's carry on.
And still won.
Wow, you've been saving that one, haven't you? You've been waiting for your moment.
Did he just say bitch?
Wow. Okay, love you, Dad.
Let's talk about top 4.
Same, Alan.
Let's talk about top 4, guys. Let's talk about top 4. What are we saying?
So you both won those 2 games at the top, and I think if Spurs can get a result against Liverpool, which it's an away game, I doubt it. If somehow they manage it, Premier League is a funny thing, man. I didn't expect Spurs to perform the way they did against them in that first game. If I remember correctly, did that finish 2-2 or am I bugging?
It did.
Yeah. I thought that was an entertaining game, and that was Spurs that wasn't really in gear yet and didn't really have anything to play for just yet as well. This version of Spurs that now has a lot to play for from a motivation point of view, there's a lot for both teams. So it will be a cracking game on the 7th. I'm looking forward to this game personally because I do think, but when you think about how Spurs play their game, they play towards transitions. And honestly speaking, if they can put their chances away like they did against City, they can get a result, guys. Let's not write them fully off. I think that's possible. But let's be also honest. Liverpool on their day, if they perform the way we know they can at Anfield, it's a long day for everybody.
Wait, Liverpool on an off day, even Liverpool's off day, Spurs are still not beating them.
I mean, I thought they said that thing against.
When was the last time Tottenham won at Anfield? Well, did we not get that last stat?
I what the thing
agree,
is, bro.
We're not going to ship
think about it.
You did against them home and away, so that's not going to happen.
We shipped you 3-0. Be quiet.
Alan takes every.
I love the fact that United. I love the fact that United now have to go back and forth with Tottenham. It's so funny. Man.
No, but let's be honest though. When you think about it, right? When Spurs was like set to face Man City at the Etihad, none of us thought they were going to get. I thought, damn, City is going to give them a spanking and a revenge.
See you later, guys.
No, my bad, bro. Come back. The main thing I'm pointing out is like, look, Spurs didn't necessarily play out of their skins there, and play the best football or anything like that. They took their minimal chances and literally they made them count. And it was a 3-2 finish. In my opinion, they just need to do the same thing. If they can be defensively a bit more resolute, that would work in their favor because it's an away game. I don't especially at Anfield, it's difficult to score in that ground. And Alan, you correct me if I'm wrong, but have you got a good record at Anfield?
No. So I think we've won once there in 10 plus years. We had chances last time we played them. I think we had chances under Mourinho to beat them, but we just didn't take them, and they end up beating us. I think we've drawn 2 times in 5 years there, and that is a really bad performance. Whereas I had more confidence in the Man City game going away to them, I don't have any, because the way we play football, we have the 3-4-3, so our wing backs are exposed and they're awful as it is. Whereas Liverpool play with the front 3. That's going to cause. The only way I think we're going to get a result against them is if we do what we did against Man City, put 6 behind, stifle them, stop them from playing, and hit them on a counter attack. Apart from that, if we try and go toe to toe like we did at our ground, they're just going to slap us. So that's the only way I think we can get points off of them.
Yeah, we do sometimes struggle playing against a back 3. I think it's never a complete plain sailing. Obviously, playing at home, we're the favourites, and I expect us to win, but. There are definitely ways that Spurs, Conte is obviously a very good manager. There are the ways that Spurs could set up technically that make life difficult for us. And then it's down to whether we can take our chances and minimise any opportunities that we give away to Spurs.
Do you know what that game? One thing quickly. We faced West Ham today, and this was a West Ham team that people, for majority of the season, were using to banter Arsenal and Tottenham, and saying, "Oh, West Ham."
But the lineup wasn't.
And it's a situation where obviously they're in Europe, but it's like when we're bantering each other, but we all know realistically Arsenal and Tottenham are still a level above the Leicesters and the West Hams. And the fact is, this season where we are is showing it with the teams like West Ham and thing. They obviously are
who's still playing games in Europe. That's the only
they're
thing.
obviously still playing games in Europe. They don't have a big enough squad to be competing. But let's be honest, if Arsenal were still playing in Europe and we were dropping points to West Ham or Leicester, it would still be considered a joke.
You know what? Just back, you just segued onto Arsenal sensationally out of nowhere. Just can I just say on the Tottenham Liverpool game? Yeah, for me, that is the real big test for Liverpool because like you have only won one Premier League in the last however many years, and it's like there is this whole thing of can the business end of the season if you know how to get over the line, and I think. It's next week, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
You should beat Tottenham, but there will now, and I've noticed it a little bit in Liverpool's fan base this weekend. The nerves are now starting to kick in because whereas before it's like Liverpool fans thought their form was going to get them over the line. That's literally it. And I get it. They're watching their team perform and thinking, we're so sick, we're going to win this league. But it's now got to a point where it's like, hold on a second. If we do the maths, even if we continue to be sick and win every single game, there's a team that if they don't drop points will still win the league because however much we have not been as good as you in the last month or so, it's now getting to the point where we've started to tick again with 4 games left to go. And even if Liverpool do what Liverpool have been doing since February, that's not going to be enough. And I think that is pressure now, and it's how Liverpool deal with it. I do think Liverpool will beat Tottenham, but there is a part of me that thinks Liverpool might still have a mistake in them. They still might. And a draw is enough because if you draw against Liverpool, right? Sorry, if you draw against Tottenham, that will make us 3 points ahead of you. If we win next weekend with our 1 goal behind you on goal difference, our goal difference will either be equal or we will have goals on you. And then at that point, I think it's really it's going to be.
Let me just read the super chat quickly. Let me just read the super chat, and I'm going to come back to exactly what you were talking about. Thank you for Spurs. But they're getting rocked. There you go. He's talking about Liverpool.
I just want to come back to Don just to let you know. We beat Man City. Hold on, we beat Man City twice, and we gave you your chance. Spurs gave you the chance to get into that thing, and this Saturday Spurs are going to take that away.
Alan!
At last,
I'm going to tell you this. I sleep well at night knowing that they still have to face Liverpool, which are the toughest team out of our 2 remaining games.
5 points clear.
So if you lose to Liverpool, as my guy Cash just said, we would be 5 points clear, and at that point, the North London derby is all the pressure will be on Tottenham, and we know what happens when the pressure is on Tottenham. Lasagna gate. Anyways, continue.
You say lasagna,
and that is what I was going to go on to. Exactly that if Tottenham do lose against Liverpool, it's hard to see Tottenham getting top 4. It's very hard because I've seen your other games and your last 2. I think both of your last 2, you should both be winning.
Yeah,
both those games.
And people, do me a favor. If you want us to be continuing to win, you need to hit those like buttons. We currently have 120 people in the chat. All we need you guys to do is at least 10 and 15 you guys to hit that like button right now. Let's bring Rack in. Rack, you there? Okay, he's
nervous, man. He's nervous. We're gonna have to come back to him.
Let's bring Mojo and
Cash in with that comment.
Let's bring Mojo and Cash in. What do you guys think? Tottenham versus Liverpool. What are we saying?
Did you ask me?
Yeah.
I'm not going nowhere near Spurs. Liverpool gonna, as my man said on the super chat, they're gonna get rocked.
Really dislike Spurs?
No, it's not that I dislike Spurs. It's just that
he should dislike Liverpool.
Yeah,
it's just Spurs are just dead, bro. I don't care who they get next year. I just don't care.
That team's above you. Yeah,
that's nice, but at the end of the day, you still might be in the Europa League with us.
True, we might be, but we're still above you.
It don't matter. Okay, great.
Let's go
for it. Actually, let's go to your cabinet and show your trophies for every time you got top 4 or anything like that.
And again, Liverpool. The one thing. Let's go to you now.
The only trophy they have is Tom Holland is Spider-Man. That's it, and he's a Spurs fan.
That's a Spurs fan. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's a
Hey,
Spurs.
look, his web is the cobweb, isn't it? Oh, it's brilliant. It all rolls into one.
There you go.
You can try
Alan,
it, it won't work.
Alan, you know that thing you can do at Tottenham where you get to walk view from this view? Is it view from the
Skywalk? Yeah, I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get like a little certificate at the end of that when you do it?
No, you don't get a certificate. No.
Oh no. I thought you might have.
Who do Arsenal have next, by the way?
Leeds.
No, that's a win, man. No, you're going 5 points clear. You know what? If it's not 5 points clear, then maybe 4. But I just can't. If I'm talking about being bannering and everything, it's just that I just can't see Tottenham. I can't even really see them getting a draw at Anfield, and I can't see Leeds beating Arsenal. Is that Arsenal or Leeds?
It's at the Emirates.
Oh yeah, Leeds have lost, man.
I
feel that's a 3-1 maybe.
I've already said on the terrace this afternoon. Basically, I said earlier in the season, when it comes to the crunch, Arsenal bottle it, which you did. You lost 3 on the road. Then it came to us, and then we bottled the bottle. So unfortunately, we've got ourselves to blame how we're not getting top 4. It's as simple as that.
I like the way he talks. He deflects all the pain by making the jokes against Spurs before anyone else can actually do it.
Eminem vibes.
Okay.
We're adopting this.
Hold on. You're new to this, so you don't know. I've been Spurs fan for 29 years. I know the pain.
Do you know the meme with Do you know the meme with James Franco when he's got the rope around his neck and it says first time?
Oh man.
Anyways, that is hilarious. But yeah, yo Mojo, what are you saying? Liverpool versus Tottenham, Arsenal versus Leeds. What are you saying?
I think obviously Arsenal, I can't see them dropping points against Leeds. And I don't know how, like, if Leeds can perform and defend well, which to be fair, like defensively, they've become a better team, but people keep forgetting to say that, look, attacking wise, they've become a worse team too. Like they're not really scoring goals or taking chances the way they were before under Bielsa. So it's a bit of a catch-22 for Leeds. I think because they're in a relegation battle, they might give you more of a difficult game and they might turn up for that game. But despite that, I just think Arsenal's quality will outshine that game. And then when you look at Spurs, I think Spurs do play a style that can probably get some sort of what's happening here?
Spider-Man live and direct.
But yeah, I think Spurs. Let's be honest, guys. Heung-min Son and Harry Kane and Kulusevski are literally they are carrying this team right now. They are really carrying this team. There's other players that are, but you have to understand. You have to understand the goals are the most important thing that you guys need right now, and the goals are coming like quite significantly in the moments that you need it. This Leicester game, everybody was saying, you know what, potentially they can lose to Leicester, but I was confident like Spurs are going to beat Leicester. There was no doubt in my mind.
The last 2 games we had 0 shots on target.
You did, but even then. But this is what you have to understand. The way I look at it is I look at the way your opponents play and I look at the way that you play. And if the way that you play really works well against the opponent you're facing, the chances of you getting a result is higher. And it's simple as you guys play good transitional football that I think Leicester can't handle. And Leicester is a team that is very bad at dealing with transitions. And today, again, quality outshined there. So it is what it is, man.
You can put that up in a minute. Put that up. You can answer that. My granddad was Arsenal, to be honest. My granddad was Barnet and my mum was Barnet. Then they remarried in Manchester. So you weren't far off, bruv, if that was your attempt to dig. Yeah, my granddad was Arsenal still.
No, he was making fun of Arsenal, I think.
Oh, was he? I don't know. Fuck knows. Yeah, my granddad was Arsenal, though. Real talk, he was.
Guys, Mojo.
Oh, my granddad's Tottenham.
Oh, what classy man! I got mixed up.
He didn't need to tell him that.
Hey guys,
where did you go wrong?
Just before we go on to the next topic, is there anything else that you guys want to touch on with the top 4? Because we've already talked about relegation, title race, and top 4. Now we're just going to talk about some of the other games.
Chelsea might not actually finish 3rd. That's their height. That's actually in theory they could also drop out. Like with their current form, they're not scoring, they're not linking up great. You just never know.
They can't drop to 5th though. They can't drop out of top 4.
Yeah, no,
I was going to say that. Yeah.
Drop to 4th. I can't really see.
Drop to 4th.
They might shoot themselves in the foot a little bit, but I think
the fact Tottenham and Arsenal have got to play each other, that means that they can't drop out of top 4.
It's the talking point, guys. Everyone here, who's putting their money on Arsenal or Tottenham to overtake Chelsea?
Betting's haram, so I can't do that. So no money.
Okay, so no one's. Okay, who would actually?
I mean, I can bet.
Would you make a prediction? Would you make a prediction that if Chelsea continue the way they're going, that you could see Arsenal or Tottenham overtaking them?
Yeah.
If we're dropping points, you're going to that. That makes sense. What kind of bet is this? What kind of prediction? If we lose games, guys, and you're getting points, you're going to go ahead of us. That makes sense.
Let me show you the remaining games. You have Wolves on Saturday. You have Leeds on. Sorry, what the hell's going on? Why do you have so many games remaining?
Wolves, Leeds.
Yeah, you got Wolves, Leeds, Leicester, Watford, and Arsenal.
We don't have Arsenal.
What? Oh no, that's in America. What am I talking about? Sorry, that's the preseason friendly. So yeah.
That doesn't count. That one doesn't count.
Yeah,
I'm 4 games left. Yeah.
No, guys, you think I'm trolling? Look at this. Why did I say lick? What the hell is that?
Lick.
This. I was tripping out over this one. Anyways, so they play Wolves, Leeds, Leicester, Watford.
I see them dropping points against Wolves.
I can see them dropping points versus Leicester too.
No, I can't. For me.
Okay. They'll pick up enough points to stay ahead of Spurs.
I'm not having Leicester this season. I'm not having Leicester this season at all. I'm not.
You know what? Now Chelsea finished third.
Just to make it clear, guys, I don't care if we finish third or fourth. It's been shambolic Premier League season for us, so it makes no difference to my life.
Even in the most pessimistic scenario, how many points can Chelsea get from those 4 games? Or is it 4 or 5? 5 games.
I reckon they're going to
4 games, 4 Premier League games left.
4. Okay, so that's potentially 12 points. Yeah. So, but even if you're being
back in the team.
Even if you're being pessimistic, say if you're being really pessimistic, they're going to get 6 or 7, right? At the worst case scenario, that I think 6 or 7 takes them beyond both. At least one of Arsenal and Spurs.
Should we check the calculator?
It's the fact that Spurs and Arsenal have got to play each other.
Do you also have a game in hand as well? Do you also have a game in hand?
No. Games in hand are gone.
They're gone.
Yeah.
Okay. But one or both of Spurs or Arsenal are going to drop points because they've got to play each other. So that means say for example Spurs could get back if they lose against Arsenal or whatever. Maybe whoever loses that game potentially going a maximum of 9 points. That's too big a gap.
How many points are you on right now?
Well, us.
Yeah.
I believe we're on 60. Is it 66? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, 66.
So you could potentially
imagine being that little point.
Maximum points you can get. What is your maximum points? Mate. You have 4 games. You have 4 games remaining,
which is 12 points. Yeah.
So 78 is your maximum. So say you finish around like 73, 72. No matter what, I don't think we're going to catch that because we're going to drop points from now to the end of the season. We're currently on 63 points, and we only have 4 games remaining. So it's going to be difficult to catch you. I just don't think it's possible.
Do you know the thing is for me when it comes to Chelsea? Like I'll be frankly honest. The biggest thing I wanted to see this season is if we can close the gap to the top to like about 10 points max, and we're way above that. So regardless, to me, I just look at it. I'm like, we're not closer as I'd like it to be, and we're gonna have to find some way to address that issue in the summer and go again next season. Hopefully, we don't get as many injuries either because that didn't help us. But honestly, the gap to the top guys is just too big, and this has been pretty much the case now for a long ass time. And I think for top 4, I said this even like when Arsenal lost those 3 games on the bounce, I still felt like it was in Arsenal's hands. But like you just cannot drop points. That's the biggest thing about it. And Spurs just need to win the games, and every game is basically a final for them, like Alan says.
Boom. Just to Mojo, just to ask you one more question, Mojo, before we move on. I put a poll out asking people what's more exciting, the title race, top 4, relegation. Who do you think is winning right now?
Relegation should be.
No, people are real. They said title.
Relegation's last. The title race is first. Top 4 is second.
Do you know what else is first?
Oh, Man City.
Man City.
Total race is over when the Spurs rock up to Liverpool.
Okay. The Tottenham love is crazy. Let's go on to the Manchester United game. But before we do that, I'm just going to ask you guys anything to talk about in the Norwich, Aston Villa game, Wolves, Brighton game, or Crystal Palace, Southampton games?
Absolutely nothing.
I'm just going to make a point. I just did not see Brighton winning by 3-0. I'm going to be very honest. It's not a team that tends to score that many goals. The fact that it was an away game for them and they put 3 past Wolverhampton out of all teams who are usually defensively really good, I was impressed. I'm not going to lie.
What about Southampton, Crystal Palace? What happened in that game?
And I think Zaha scored in the last minute or something. Was it? Did they finish 2-1 to Palace?
2-1.
Zaha didn't start, did he? Yeah, come on, mate.
No, he didn't. He came off the bench.
2-1 to Palace. Okay. And then Aston Villa, Norwich. What happened there?
Norwich got dealt with.
Yeah.
Basically.
Villa, man.
It's all gone very quiet with Villa, though, isn't it? All gone very quiet with this.
Yeah, where's Coutinho gone?
Coutinho's.
Is he injured?
He went back to Barca.
No, I'm trolling.
Keep trolling.
Wallah, I'm trolling. I don't even know. Let's just move on because I honestly don't know what happened with Coutinho. I haven't been paying attention to Aston Villa too closely.
Irrelevant.
Ever since I took all Aston Villa players out of my fantasy team, I haven't been paying attention to them. But yeah, what are we saying with Manchester United and Brentford? This is the game on Monday night. How are you feeling?
What are we saying?
How am I feeling?
On Comedy Central?
Yeah, I'm saying lol.
Anyways, yeah. How am I feeling with Man United and Brentford?
Never felt
where is that, Brentford?
In the Blues, City win.
No, at your ground, Old Trafford.
You know, all I want to, you know what?
You got me singing it. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4.
Anyway, we're probably gonna draw, but all I want to see is youngsters. That's all I care about. I don't really care about anything else. I just want to see Maybury, Garnett.
AK in the building. What's up, AK?
Yeah, I just came to say United are shit. They're gonna lose, man. That's all I just wanted to make sure people understand.
You just came in to say United.
I was listening and I heard you say United Brentford, and I just had to let everyone know. Don't expect anything tomorrow. We're gonna go out there, put in a shit performance, and we're gonna walk away with no points.
Bruno's gonna give away the ball another 100 times.
Never felt more.
And then people are going to say Ericsson's the better attacker mid, which he rightfully is.
AK, bro. Have a good one.
Embark to everyone.
You got me singing the blues. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3
Big
banana,
up
4.
everyone. I hope you're all having a good time. Mojo, I don't know why you're hiding the high top today. Daps, nice hat. Kaz, nice to meet you, bro. Rack, as always, a pleasure. And Egal,
brother.
Egal's Egal, innit, man. He's not wearing the hat today. He's proud of the hairline.
There you go.
AK's now a celebrity like his Sammy. Just hops on when he wants.
Oh, man.
Peace out, AK. Don't know, man.
Big up, man. Big up, AK.
Big up, AK all the time.
Anyway, back to how shit United are.
Alan, you got replaced by AK for like a couple seconds. What happened?
I got disconnected. That's okay. He's Man United. He went down where he belongs.
Oh, damn.
This one's still hanging around, though. This one's still hanging around.
Anyways, Kaz, what's your score prediction for the game?
We're probably going to lose about 3-2, I reckon.
Against Brentford at home, imagine.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to see Brentford dominate the midfield, and then you probably see Ronaldo score, and you see Eriksen show up Bruno for what he really is, which is a fraud. Bruno shit.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. All I want to see is youngsters. I don't care about anything else.
Okay. Guys, is there anything that we need to really talk about the United game?
No, we don't.
Not really a lot to say, man.
Let's just hear Dap sing 1 banana, 2 banana, because that's how relevant we are.
Never felt more like singing the blues. City win, United.
There's 2 teams I'd like to talk about.
You got me singing it. 1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4.
It is. Guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. This has been a quick show today. Big up to everybody. Anybody have anything to say before we go?
There's 2 teams. Can we just give a shout out to Palace and Newcastle? Like let's be frankly honest. Where they were in the table, where they were predicted to be as teams, they've done pretty well. Newcastle are currently sitting 10th.
Shout out to Everton.
At some point this season, it wasn't looking good. And Palace is 12th, and Patrick Vieira is doing a wonderful job, man. So big up to those 2 teams, man.
Big up to everyone. There's one more. We got Ori here, Man City fan. He's saying Haaland is a done deal.
No, I haven't seen.
Has it been confirmed?
I've been on stream, so I doubt it would have been confirmed
while
on
we're
a Sunday
talking
afternoon.
about Haaland, while we're talking about Haaland,
yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace to Mino Raiola. And
honestly,
I
can't see that being a done deal on the Sunday, to be honest.
Honestly, social media, the ugly part of social media comes out when you see people making jokes about stuff like that. It's absolutely disgusting. But yeah, man.
Also, you man. So actually, this is mad. Only 3 of you. It's usually 4, but also to Hassam and AK. Happy Eid.
Thank you,
or whatever I'm supposed to say. It was what was it? Yeah. Even about I'm English, man. I'm bad with words and whatever. But happy Eid and whatever. I hope congratulations getting another one out the way. Hope you eat well, celebrate with your family and all of that. So yeah, man.
Big up.
Much appreciated, brother.
That's why I'm under a bunk bed. I'm currently in Birmingham. But yeah.
Man from Birmingham.
Wait, is that how people live in Birmingham? What?
Yeah, that's how Jack Grealish used to live.
Anyways, let's keep it moving. Kaz, thank you for coming on, bro. Do you have anything to shout out before you go, bro?
Alan is actually met him for the first time today, and he's as deluded as the rest of the Spurs fans, and I love it.
I have to put up with this twice a week, bro.
Okay. You see, this is a Manchester United fan who's not going after Arsenal. It's very, very cool. I like it.
Because he can't.
Anyways, go ahead, Alan.
My first time meeting the Man United fan, and he's accepted where Man United are, so it's all good. That's where it needs to be. So yeah, it's all good. People know where to find me. People know where to find me as always. On here every Friday and Sunday. On the First Six Eyes channel, talking Spurs every Friday night after this show.
Must be the president.
No, it's actually quite good, to be fair. You can tune in sometime, you might learn something.
Oh my god!
Yeah, learn how to be a Spurs fan.
You know what it is. There's the way I would describe it if we're talking Spurs and United. The best way to look at it is it better? Is it better to have been deaf your whole life, or is it better to have Sorry, I'm going to say this right. Is it better to
be very careful?
I'm not getting that. No.
Hearing impaired. Is it better to be hearing impaired or to be born without hearing?
Yeah, exactly. Because Alan don't know no better. Whereas you, bro, you've had it all snatched from you, all snatched.
Oh my god!
It's like the wife who's divorced you and took the house, the kids, and everything. This is why you don't get registered as a UK marriage law.
What?
And listen, people, let me be very clear and say this. There was no point of my joke was taking the mickey out of anyone that.
Okay, and this stream does not condone legal advice. I am married by law.
It's not legal advice. We are not legally trained.
By law in the UK.
You shouldn't smoke as well or drink.
Okay, what's up?
I can't lie to you. I'm listening, and I don't like how all these City fans are ganging up. All these.
There's only one of us, bro.
It didn't sit right with me. I'll be real with you. Talking about temporary or whatever you were whatever you were trying to say there, Daps. I would rather be a Manchester United fan who's seen it all in my life than be sitting here confident and happy and laughing about 4 Carabao Cups and 5 Premier Leagues in your whole life, bro. So you lot don't know.
Oh my god.
Bro, AK, my brother. Hold on, AK,
one guy on here has only won 1 Premier League in his lifetime. One guy on here has never seen a Premier League. One guy's football club is currently going under reconstruction because their owners are a fraud. One guy hasn't won a Champions League in his whole life, has only ever been to 1 Premier League parade. And you want to target the one guy who's seen his club win it all over and over and over again.
I'm going to do my Conor McGregor impression. Who the fuck is that guy?
Okay, the thing is, in your lifetime, you have to count quite a lot of the leagues that you've won, you haven't seen either, bro. So.
That's going all the way back to 2003. In 10 years, I saw my club win everything twice.
Oh, well, I saw more.
See what I'm saying?
I mean,
you didn't see you in the Champions League twice.
Let's do a quick little poll. While we're here, let's do a quick little poll. If you've seen your club win the Champions League, can you put your hand up, please?
Sorry, I've got another hand up for me, so I'll catch you soon.
I see 3 people with their no hands up there. What's going on?
We got it twice, bro.
You'll never think that.
Champions of Europe. You'll never think that.
Thank you very much, guys. Sorry.
Okay, you come in here and with chest.
I didn't like it. I was listening and I didn't like it, bro. Alan, you came in there on smoke as well. Are you forgetting you're a Tottenham fan?
I'm proud to be a Spurs fan.
He's learned at AK. He's learned all sorts of humility. He's already bantered himself to the point we can't actually banter him.
Do you know what it is, bro? You know when you're at the bottom, you try and drag people down with you. That's what he's trying to do. Don't fall for it.
Guys, you know how to get back at Spurs, though. I don't know why you lot are talking back at them. Just take Harry Kane.
I don't even know why we're talking.
You've destroyed
came back with
Spurs.
Daps and he ran away. But yo, he got
destroy them, bro. Just take Harry Kane.
Yo, we're gonna end the stream.
Yeah, Man City tries to take Kane.
Just so you know, Mateos had one more thing to say. Fair play to Alan for volunteering to get bullied on Sundays. What?
Have you seen everyone else getting rattled? Don't blame me.
Big up Mini Rack as well, man. I see you back there, man.
This is my nephew Kasim. This is my nephew Kasim. So Kasim.
What team does he support?
Chelsea.
He's a Chelsea fan.
Where did it go wrong in life?
Don't worry, man. We're Chelsea. We'll be back stronger, bro. Don't worry. Keep the faith. Have patience. The things that we didn't have to do before.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna head off now. Have a good one. You already know what it is, guys. Big up to everybody watching, and chicken wing time it is. Chicken wing time.
Oh, not this dude.
I'm tired of seeing this guy eat wings, man. What is this?
Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, guys. If you want to check out,
still going.
And let's go. Woo!
This guy's mad.